Hey, Game Wars. Welcome to the Game War. Welcome back to Game War. I'm just beeping up to this. I can't think of words right now. Just bopping to this hot track from 101 Nights. Interesting title. Interesting things about this title as well. 101 Nights comes to us from developer and publisher Ada Eden. This is a AI native game. Start a journey in the ancient Persian Empire of Shahrazad. I think I said that right. Use magic to turn language into reality. Collect unique weapons from the tales and get revenge on the evil king. The fate of the world is yours to rewrite. So, let's rewrite the world with 101 Nights. We'll be playing with our keyboard because, and maybe perhaps mouse, I guess, because that's all we got. Oh, hello. The large language model is spinning a tail, and then here's the open sesame. There's this, I don't know if it's seeds or what. Oh, that's telling you how many seconds it took. It is indeed. Okay. I don't understand. Is this your first time playing? Let's record your data. Strange, is it not? That of the myriads, well, I mean, grammatically, already problematic. That strange, is it not? That of the myriads who before us passed the door of darkness, through. Why is this capitalized? Not one returns to tell us of the road, which to discover we must travel to. Rubaiyat Omar Khayyam. This story begins on that day a decade ago. Sister Shahrazad. What happened, Dunazad? Do you remember the book we read about Ma Sati, the great heroine? Yeah, sure. Then, come play a game with me. I am the great adventurer, Ma Sati. I am the bravest and most powerful hero in the kingdom. This is my magical moonlight sword, unbeatable by anyone. Look at my sword skills. Oh, it's just a tree stick, you little silly. It is not. It is my most precious treasure. Then tell me, where did you find the moonlight sword? It was a cold desert night. The stars were asleep. Only the moon was watching in the sky. Ali Baba and I, the clever one, found it under the moonlight sand dune while looking for treasure. So what's so special about this moonlight sword? It's made of moonlight and it will glow in the dark. And it always icy cold, just like the desert wind at night. She always has such an imagination. I should tell her a story about the moonlight sword. Actually, this moonlight sword has a secret. Really, sis? Let me know. Well, then it wouldn't be a secret yet, still. But here we go. So here's the secret of the sword. Continue to write the story of the moonlight sword. For example, the sword is made of ice. It whispers to... Oh my god. Moonlight sword. The moonlight sword, much like the real moon, is made of cheese. I don't know if you knew this. How do you think about it? Click to continue. Sis, I don't understand. What's confusing? You're using a stick made of cheese. I have to think about the moonlit sword carefully. So here's the secret. What do you mean? Why can't I think I was very creative. What do you mean? What was wrong with my cheese example? Well, okay. This sword is made of cheese. Sis, cheese? Come on, guys. What the hell? How is this? You seem very restrictive. Why can't the fucking sword be made of cheese? The moon is made of cheese. The sword is made of cheese. What is wrong with my cheese answer? I mean, if I say the sword is made of ice, she already told me it's made of like moonlight or whatever. There you go. What the fuck? Don't. You're restricting my create. Thank you. Oh, a treasure. Where is it? Alibaba and I found a hidden map that shows where the special treasure is buried. We had to solve tons of puzzles to find it. Tell me more about this, sis. No, wait. Why are we going back? Wow, the moon? We need a special flying carpet to the moon. Only the bravest adventurers can find the treasure using the moonlight sword. Yeah? What? Click. We got the moonlight sword. Are we going to the moon? What's this? That doesn't look like the moon. Sis, what are you looking at? You can't see the sword? Huh? Sis, what are you talking about? My moonlit sword is right here, look. She really can't see it. It's just my hallucination, right? Then watch it. Hey! Ah, my sword is broken. What happened? Was it really a sword? Not my illusion? I really didn't do anything. I don't know why this happened. Sis, you bully. I'm sorry, truly sorry. Ah! It is real, but it can only be used once? But sis, why do I suddenly feel cold? As if I'm really standing in the desert at night. Why can't my Dunazard see all of this? I feel cold too, like as if the world of the story has become real. Oh, I noticed you went to the desert, not the moon, I mentioned. 10 years have passed like a fleeting dream. The Sarazan kingdom remains under the tyrannical rule of King Shaharyar. Oh, after his wife's betrayal, the king fell into suspicion and distrust. His cruelty intensified as he grew to hate all women, suspecting them of the same unfaithfulness as his former wife. His rage filled the kingdom with the oppressive unrest and conflicts. Good God. Thus began his brutal ritual. Every evening, he'd take a maiden as bride, only to execute her at dawn. Good God! Before she could possibly betray him, the entire kingdom was cast in a shadow of sorrow and fear. You, as Shahrazad, have entered the palace, poised to be his next bride. Yet, what the king doesn't know is you possess a secret power, the magic to turn tales told into tangible reality. What kind of story will you spin? Can you use the magical power to save yourself and protect more innocent women? Now, begin. Use your stories to forge a path to survival. What weapons will you create to end this reign of wickedness? Serious stuff. Whoa. And now we get PlayStation graphics? So, you're the new girl now, huh? Well, what's your name? Never mind. Never mind. I'll forget about it anyway. In that case, Your Majesty, let us revel tonight. If you would permit me, may I tell you a story? Oh, a story? That's quite intriguing. I'm not just gonna let you do all the talking. Are those familiar to him? I might sneak a peek, but he might get angry. What? A very powerful king ruled over his land with an iron fist. But the king was arrogant. Oh, he took a hit. Do you dare insult me? Your life hangs by a thread, wretch. I'm so scared I might really die. Nevertheless, let's tell the story well. Who were very faithful to him and thought he is very beautiful. One day, an intriguing sorceress entered his court, claiming that she knew of a hidden treasure that no one had ever seen. Okay. And this witch told him that he had to leave the kingdom immediately to adventure to get the treasure. The king, greedy for immense wealth, set forth at once, but the journey led him to a perilous desert with vipers and treacherous sands. The king bravely held off the vipers and crossed the perilous deserts. As he watched his loyal men die in his service to ensure his success in his adventure. A lot of writing. Now it's getting interesting. The king drew his mighty sword axe and swung mightily, mighty again, at the beast as the monster gnashed its teeth and clawed at the king. No, there's a darker secret inside the treasure. The sorceress pulled out her magic staff and fired bolts of lightning at the king. Sword axe. It's already too late. As she revealed the bomb hidden under her coat. And it was set to explode in 2 seconds. What madness is this? Oh no, what luck for him. The sorceress roared and returned as a mighty snake monster. That's never been done in a famous movie at all. Oh. The snake conjured up a shield of energy as the king struck. The blast sent the king hurling back into the wall, pieces of the cave crumbling onto him, trapping him. Okay, this seems to be going nowhere. I see. The king grabbed the mighty staff near his side and hurls it heroically at the snake's head. The mysterious creature conjured by the monster snake radiates energy field capable of absorbing and deflecting. Well, interesting. Can we go back to the sword axe, though? The king reclaims his sword axe from the rubble and orders his subjects to collect his treasures. king swung his sword axe at the spirit, but it merely disappeared into the fog of the night. "90 thieves." Is it the sword axe or both? Is it one or the other? The enormous and brutal weapon, the sword axe is forged for savagery. What is happening? Time to fight. Nice. Yeah. The long, silent bell toll anew. News of the king's death flies through the streets and alleys. Flowers bud and birds soar in unison. In a realm of peace and joy, a figure quietly fades away. No one knows her name, nor have they seen her face clearly, but her story is remembered, performed on the stage for each generation. As empires fall in war, civilizations cycle and change. To this day, her legend still circulates across the land. Interesting. What is this? You just received a blank message. Why this arrow but no progress? So, of course, that does exactly what I thought it would do. Otherwise, you just restart. Well, there you go. It is a game you can play in less than half an hour and keep trying different combinations. Although I will say I felt pretty restricted in what I could do. So the AI is obviously not very inventive, I suppose. But an interesting concept for sure. Maybe you'd like to try it out. It's listed actually as to be announced on Steam. So no release date on it. But keep an eye on it. Maybe it's on itch.io or something. You know, check it out. Maybe the developer will let you just try it out if you're so interested. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little bitty game war, and hopefully we'll see you on another bigger or bitty game war.